This episode of Bluey is called Bluey Solves a Mystery. Once upon a time, in a small town in Australia, there was a young blue heeler puppy named Bluey. Bluey was a fun-loving and curious puppy who loved to explore the world around her. She lived with her parents, Bandit and Chili, and her little sister, Bingo. Bluey and Bingo loved to play together, and their favorite game was Keepy-a-Pee, where they tried to keep a balloon in the air as long as possible. They also loved to play Daddy Robot, where they pretended to be robots that Bandit had to fix. One day, Bluey and Bingo were watching TV and saw a show about a detective dog who solved mysteries. Bluey was fascinated and decided that she wanted to be a detective too. She went to her parents and told them that she wanted to solve a mystery. Bandit and Chili thought it was a great idea and decided to create a mystery for Bluey to solve. They created a treasure map with clues that would lead Bluey to a hidden treasure. Bluey was thrilled and set off on her adventure, following the clues and solving puzzles along the way. She even had to use her Daddy Robot skills to get through a tricky obstacle. Finally, Bluey reached the treasure, and it turned out to be a special toy that Bandit and Chili had hidden for her. Bluey was so happy and proud that she had solved the mystery and found the treasure. From that day on, Bluey continued to solve mysteries with Bingo and her family, using her creativity, imagination, and problem-solving skills. She learned that sometimes the best adventures are the ones you create yourself, and that family and friends are the greatest treasure of all. Once Bluey had solved her first mystery, she was hooked. She began to dream up all sorts of cases that she could investigate. She started carrying around a small notepad and pencil, ready to jot down any clues that might come her way. One day, while out for a walk with Bingo, Bluey noticed a strange noise coming from a nearby park. She listened closely and realized that it was a series of high-pitched beeps. Without hesitation, Bluey and Bingo made their way to the park to investigate. As they got closer, they could see that the noise was coming from a group of children playing with a toy that looked like a remote control car. Bluey approached the children and asked them what they were doing. "We're racing our cars," one of the children replied. Bluey was intrigued. She had never seen anything like this before. The children invited Bluey and Bingo to join in on the fun. Bluey couldn't resist, and before long, she was racing her own remote control car alongside the other children. As they played, Bluey began to notice that some of the children were having trouble with their cars. She quickly realized that the cars were broken and needed to be fixed. Bluey sprang into action, using her Daddy Robot skills to diagnose and repair the broken cars. Before long, all the cars were back in working order, and the children were thrilled. "Thanks, Bluey," one of the children said. "You're the best detective and mechanic we've ever met." Bluey beamed with pride. She had solved another mystery and helped out some new friends in the process. From then on, Bluey and Bingo continued to solve mysteries and help out those in need. They investigated everything from missing toys to strange sounds in the night. And through it all, they learned that the most important thing in life is to use your skills and imagination to make the world a better place. As Bluey and Bingo continued to solve mysteries, they began to develop a reputation in their small town. People would come to them with all sorts of problems, from missing pets to lost toys. But you will need to subscribe to find out about their next adventure.